Good evening and welcome to the Evolve Beverage Northwoods League studio. This is the NWL pregame show. I'm Ari Bergeron. Unfamiliar with Evolve Beverages? Well, they specialize in creating advanced energy and sports drinks that apparently taste really good. They will also be our sponsor through the 2014 season. So it has come down to the last weekend of the season. The Rocks had their 8-game win streak snapped last night thanks to a huge night by Kevin Kaczmarski, and Waterloo beat St. Cloud 8-6. But how bad did the loss hurt the Rocks? Well, Wilmer let a huge opportunity slip away last night as they were goose-egged 6-0 by Mankato. With the win, they could have moved a game and a half ahead of St. Cloud. Instead, they only remain a half game up on the Rocks. So it's going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Although Waterloo has no chance at making the postseason, they do have an opportunity to set a couple records, mainly that of Kaczmarski, who needs only 5 RBIs to tie the team's single-season mark in runs batted in. Also, if fans at Riverfront Stadium wear black T-shirts to tonight's game, they will have an opportunity to win some cool prizes. So slip on that black T-shirt and head out to the ballpark. No postseason for Rochester either, but that hasn't stopped Justin Parr from almost hitting everything in sight. Parr extended his hitting streak to 22 games last night. That's the good news. The bad news is that the Honkers let an 8-0 lead slip away to Alexandria. And Alexandria went on to win 15-12. The Beatles put up 12 runs in the 7th to shock Rochester. And now the Beatles are just 1 game behind Wilmer for first place in the North. I told you it's going to be a crazy weekend, but we shouldn't have it any other way, should we? No. Now, the Honkers are inviting a special guest to tonight's game, Rochester native and 11-year NHL veteran Sean Podine. Podine will act as a celebrity server, which means he will be handing out all of your favorite beverages. A graduate of John Marshall High School in Rochester, Podine won the Stanley Cup with Colorado in 1998. Let's go ahead and take a look at the matchups for this evening, shall we? This one is actually being played as we speak at C.O. Brown Stadium. We've got Eau Claire at Battle Creek. This is the first game of a doubleheader. They were rained out last night, so that's why they've got 2 games. Over at Whitterfield, Wisconsin Rapids will be hosting the Lakeshore Chinooks. At Bill Taunton Stadium, we've got Wilmer and Thunder Bay. Over at Warner Park, it's the Madison Mallards hosting the Wisconsin Woodchucks. At Riverfront Stadium, like I previously mentioned, it's Waterloo, and they will be hosting Mankato. At Mayo Field, Rochester hosting St. Cloud. At Joanne Stadium, it is the Green Bay Bullfrogs taking on the La Crosse Loggers. And over at Wade Stadium, we've got Duluth and Alexandria. And we've just got one more story for you. Have you ever heard of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers? Well, you have now, and they'll be playing in the Midwest League playoffs beginning September 6th at Time Warner Cable Field in Appleton, Wisconsin. Game time is 6:35. For more information, go to timberrattlers.com. Thanks for joining our pregame show. Join us right back here later this evening for all of today's great action. I'm Ari Bergeron. We'll see you later tonight.